Hello everybody, this is Ricky Sispace My Cat Sphere, and I wanted to upload this video to give you guys some advice on not letting people put you down, because I know that we live in a time where people are still in the dark in terms of these abilities that we can do, and you have to just keep your head up. You can't just you can't let these people affect you negatively. Sometimes it's not direct. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's just their negative energy. They're not helping you. Living in a bad environment, living poor, things like that. Uh, when you're not getting reinforcement, when you're projecting something and it doesn't reflect back the way you want it, it can really like make you feel bad, and it can really disrupt your progress. And so the thing is that you have to just be caught up within your own self and not let others affect you, because what we're doing is it takes work, and it takes a whole new state of focus, and it's taking up energy that we didn't know we had. And so it's very specific, you know in how we have to be in a certain way emotionally and all that to make things happen, to get into that zone and focus, because it's something that we can't touch, like a bat, like a baseball bat or a basketball. It's easier to do things physically, but this is something that's a whole new ball game. And so you can't have your brother or sister put you down if there's something like that that happens, or a mother and father. If it's better just to do it for yourself. That's the thing about doing these abilities, is that the only way to really grow is to do it for yourself, and to be honest, because you have to be your own judge, and like the audience. you know if you can't do it for you, then you can't do it for others. You can't perform it for others. That's just the advice for beginners, because like the beginners, I was a beginner. I wasn't born with this. There's some people on earth that are, and they have these little abilities, that they have these things that they always were able to do, but they just didn't know how to describe it, or how to strengthen it or develop it. They didn't know what to call it. So you have to rely on your own self to make it happen. And since we're still in the ground zero, like in the Stone Age, of all of these things, um, we have to learn to figure out how to make it, how we can make it perform for ourselves. And until we reach a point where it's more being done, like playing pogs or cards, like playing video games on a cell phone, yo-yo or something. It's just more mass. It's more spread out. It becomes normalized. Then when that happens, then we can adapt faster and progress faster, because we need to see others do it. We need to see the world do it. We need to see our neighbors talk about it and do it. We need to, so that we can just it that's the way that that's how prodigies are made, is through something that's already being done. And then when you see it on television and around you, you just pick up on it subconsciously. you know you just know how to do it, and you understand the mechanics, you understand the subtleties, you understand it. And developing these abilities is going to be just like that. It's going to be just like dancing, and just like yo-yo tricks, and just like baseball and basketball. It's just gonna, like martial arts, it's just gonna be like that. Like everybody can do, can pick up a ball and try to make it in the basket. They can't always make it in the basket, but they understand the mechanics, and and the basics of it. And with psychokinesis, we're all going to be doing the side roll very well. We're all going to be doing rolling cans. We're just going to understand, and you're going to have others that are going to be able to help you. Your brother, like you're going to have your sister. That's maybe she's better than you or something. Like in the future, you're going to have your sister that's going to be better than you, and you just ask for help. How do you do that? She's going to have time to tell you, or your brother's going to have time, or your dad. to kind of give you more information on it. Just like with cooking and all that, it's just like you just have to apply yourself. And so what it is that you can't let society bring you down. Well, because society doesn't really know anyways, but you can't let people that put you down. You can't let those negative energies put you down. Because you have to be able to perform these things for yourself in order to perform it for others. Because you have to make it real for you. If you can't make it real for you, then you're not going to be able to make it real at all. You can't perform it. And it's only because we're at the early stages of all of this development. And so we need time to kind of understand and comprehend and develop the skill. That's what it is. And so that's what it is that you have to keep this to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't let others know. Just keep it to yourself. And when you get really, really good, where you're able to do it like almost effortlessly, then you could perform it for others. But even then, you're still performing it for yourself. Even when you're performing it for others, you're doing it for yourself all the time, all the time. Just like when I do the side wheel for the neighbor reading stories and stuff like that. I actually want to read stories for kids and do the side wheel. Like do like a little like at the library or at the school, come in as a guest and just read a story, something like that, doing the side wheel. I would love to do that. And then maybe if I get more better, I could do the can and the other things. Those are my ideas. That's what I want to do. I want to get more out there a little bit more. And that's the thing, is that you can't be you gotta just be able to just push those things away and don't focus on them, and just take it slow. Take it slow. Don't rush in. Don't let negative words or energy put you down. Take it slow. Keep it to yourself. Do it for you. Do it for you. And so that's like the main advice that I wanted to give, is that you have to do it for yourself. Don't don't worry about having to perform it for others. Don't worry about having to prove it to others. Prove it to you. Make it real. Because other people, if you can't perform it well, they're gonna have doubts, and they're not gonna have patience for you to sit there trying to do something for like 10 or 20 minutes. They're just gonna lose concentration. They're just gonna walk away. And so you have to be able to do it for you in order to be able to perform it. And if people doubt you, they don't know. They don't understand. A lot of times we're ahead of the curve. We're ahead of people. We're ahead of the world. We can be pioneers. We can be legends. But you have to stick with it, and you have to keep to yourself for right now. That's the best. That's my advice for the video. Just to keep to yourself and don't worry about what people say. If they do say something, just let it come in one ear and out the other, and don't let it affect you. Just keep going. And if it keeps on coming up, the negativity, just keep it to yourself until you can do something more amazing and more consistently amazing. You can do that amazing thing more consistently. You could do it a little bit less effortlessly because you develop the skill. Then you can perform it and prove them wrong. That's a good way too. But for right now, just keep your head low and just do it for you. Keep it secret and keep things positive and just be healthy and all that. And that's what I wanted to share, is just don't worry about what people say, and just focus on yourself. Don't pay attention to what people the negative energy. Maybe they're not even saying thing. You grow up in a bad neighborhood. You're growing up in a bad house. You have to find your own zone. I recommend when you turn 18 to grow up and move on your own and find your own space, because finding your own space will help you to grow a lot. It allowed me to grow a lot. And but still socialize with friends and family still. And you just have to just find your, whenever there's pocket moments in your life, make sure to run and do them. When your brother and your sister and your mom and dad are gone for about 2 hours, they went to go see a movie, practice. Find your zone, find those moments, look for those moments when there's some opportunity. Practice and cherish and make sure to strengthen it. That's how you get more better, so that their presence will not be there. Don't worry about them. Don't think about them. And that's what the only thing I gotta say is that just stick to yourself, stay faithful. Things will get better, and people and soon, this will be normal. Like, people will be doing them more often, and Psychokinesis will be more bigger in the future. And so I just want to share with you guys. Take care, have faith, and stick with it.